Do you also want to look cool at your next paper event? Then look no further. This is Draco speaking, and today we're looking at 10 really cool but still affordable islands you can pick up for your deck and sleeve them up for your next tournament. So I wanted to do this list because I think there's a lot of really cool choices, but many of those are really expensive. I love the old beta islands with the black border, really cool, but price trending around 35 euros. It's gonna cost you if you need to get 6-8 in there. Same with the Eurolands, a rarity, but really cool, but way too expensive on a normal budget. Also, some of the new printings is expensive. We have the secret layers, and I think these are some really cool arts. I love the shark in the middle one here, really nice, but around 8.8 euro for a new card. Again, really expensive. To the right, we see Godzilla in the background in this yellowish, nice tune. But look at the price trend; it's really up there, around 27. So let's just see which more inexpensive, cool islands can you get on a budget and look sharp for your next tournament. I want to do some honorable mentions. For example, one of my favorite arts for islands all time is from Unhinged. To the left here we see John Avon. This is a really old one from 2004, I think it is, and really nice art. And if you want to get something like that, you can actually get a new version which has been printed now for not that long ago, to the right here. So get that. That's from I think that's from Modern Horizons 2. Modern Masters, I think it was. But anyway, really cool option to get those one. And the one to the left, the Unhinged one, is pretty expensive, but the one to the right, you can get that for almost nothing, and that's some really cool art there. Another thing I wanted to mention is this one from Kaladesh that almost made the list. I think this is a pretty nice discussion for it. And this is one of the new border, but I like the art. It's pretty cool with all this rave. So check out Kaladesh. They have some good art there. But let's jump into the list. At number 10, we have a relatively new card from Innistrad Midnight Hunt. I love full art. We saw the Unhinged before, but here they do something really cool with the art, which is like it looks like this cool painting, and you can see the art splashing up. So I would say get number 27 from Midnight Hunt, or actually 270 from Midnight Hunt by Evan Cagle. Really cool art. My only problem with this card is that sometimes it can actually be difficult to see that it's actually an island, but these looks cool if you have sleeves up 10 of those for your deck. On number 9, we have a bit of an older version. Mercadian Masques is from Old Border, and this actually is an art that I don't think pops into your mind that much, but from Tony here, he did some really nice art, and this actually grows on me a lot. And you can see this crooked painting, which is the shoreline is kind of crooked. I think this is pretty cool, and I like the old borders. Retro frames, and you can get those for nothing. So I think this is a pretty cool one, and if you have many of those, they look really cool as well. And the 8th spot, we also have some full art, but at an affordable rate. Zendikar reintroduced the full art frame, and I love the way that they do it in this crooked fashion in the border. So Zendikar 36. Is my favorite, but there are different options in Zendikar. But I like this with the storm in the ground and the nice sky looking really nice there. On the 7th spot, we have a pretty down-to-earth design. I like this, also a modern frame, but this is Lorwyn, and Lorwyn brought some old artists back. This is Rob Alexander. He did a really nice down to earth painting here, and I actually think this looked really nice. There are also some other Lorwyn art that's really good. So definitely look into Lorwyn if you would like this. Down to earth, not as modern, but more old school artsy, like a painting style of design. I think this gives a really calm presence. The 6th spot, if you like white border, I got a pretty good shout for you. Notice that my favorite before from Unhinged was made by John Avon. He also did art for a 7th edition card, and of course I should have put the 7th edition in the number 7th spot, but it's actually in the number 6th spot, and I put 2 arts in there because there are actually multiple really good arts from 7th edition. If you like white border, if you think that gives some nice feel to your deck, definitely look into those. Those are some of the really cool and crisp, and my favorite is the one from John Avon to the right there. a little shout out, of course, if you like what you see here, if you made it this far, you should definitely sub to my account. I do a modern gameplay for Magic, specifically Merfolk, a lot of gameplay, and I have a sub count on youtube.com/c/dragoring. If you go in the sub there, it would mean a lot. When I hit 1,000, I will be doing a Merfolk sideboard guide, so do that definitely. On to the list. Number 5, we have another really cool full art. This is actually from Hour of Devastation, which is an extending version of Amonkhet. And Amonkhet had this really cool art that is now evolving into this one from Richard Wright. And you can see the sun setting in the middle there. Perfect, looking nice, right in the Amonkhet. The logo up there. So I really like this art again. Full art, really sweet. The 4th spot, we go way back in time. I showed the Beta Islands, and I actually think those are really cool. But if you want to have some old school feel and you want to have some really nice there, I would definitely look into Revised. Revised got printed a lot more than the Beta, so they are much more accessible. And I think that Revised really has some nice old school feel to it. I use this for my cube, for example. I have full set of this specific island here from Mark Poole. I think he did some really down to earth but cool drawings, and I like it with the nostalgic feel of the instead of a tab logo, it's a T. Notice that. So if you like the old school, you can definitely get a lot of Revised islands for not that much money. And number 3. Let's see here. This is actually a pretty cool one because I want to shout out Mirage. Mirage is also an old school set. And I do like the Mirage design number 335. You can see to the art here with the the island, and you can see the coconut tree, and I think this is really cool. But if you are more into the modern frames, really nice that they did a version of this for Modern Horizons 2, where they wanted to take the same art and put it into a new frame. And I actually like that a lot. It looks really cool. So this is where you can choose yourself. I like the art, but which frame do you prefer? The Mirage ones are not expensive. You can definitely pick those up, and the Modern Horizons 2 ones is also really inexpensive. So look into which one of these you feel like. And I actually like both versions really much. It's a nice design. At the 2nd spot, we have a really recent edition. This is from Dominaria United, which is a recent set, number 278. And I really like what they did here, looking at this, this design from Magali Villeneuve, looking like a glass ceiling, like a glass window in a church somewhere. They did this for all the different colors, but I really like the island version of this, and they look so amazing when you have them a lot. Of course, again, you can argue, does it really look like an island? I can see that it's an island there, but I think it's cool, and you can definitely pick those up, and it's gonna make you look sharp there. Okay, number 1 spot. You're probably excited about this one. This is my personal favorite island for an affordable price. This is the Urza Saga, number 335. Donato Giancola did some great art, and this one is really something that hits right. You can see the thunder going down, the waves splashing against the island, and Urza Saga was in general a really impactful set. Many great cards, really strong. So this is a big legacy set for Magic in history, and of course this is also the one that I sleeved up for my deck. I play Modern Merfolk, as I mentioned before, and I need 10 islands for the deck, so I have 10 of these bad boys in the deck, and they look really nice sleeved up in my orange. I got orange sleeves, difficult to see, which fits nicely with the orange background. So I think Donato Giancola did a great job here. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like what you saw, if you think this was interesting, and if you want to check the channel out, you should definitely do that. I do a lot of content where I just play Merfolk in Modern and have a good time. I also do streams sometimes. You can see here to the right my stream from Twitch, and I also have a Twitter account at Draco_wing_ where all my content will be put up. So thank you for watching, and I hope you find some good ideas about which islands you could pick up for your next tournament. And if I forgot some cool islands, definitely put them in the comments below. I would love to have some more insights in what you guys prefer as islands. That would be much appreciated. Bye. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day.